In this tutorial, I wanted to go over very quickly how to use an if statement in Talend. And by an if statement, I mean that if this component has this global variable set to something, then execute this other subjob after it. So let me give you an example of how to do that. So we'll activate these ones, and I have this global variable set right here. And so here's what I'm going to do. Oops. There we go. So on subjob, okay, I'm going to do this. And this is just selecting these things from employees and logging them out to the screen. I'm just going to limit it by 100 just so it doesn't take forever. And then I'm going to remove this, and on second thought I'm going to remove this thing. I'm going to do this, okay. I'm going to change this to be true, and then right clicking on this, you can see there's a trigger and it says run if, and I'm going to click that. And then if I click on this condition here, if I move it to right, you can see it says if I click on it, I can run a condition. So what I'm going to do is type in my label to my global variable and just hit Control Space. Did I spell it right? So I'm getting my key. This is going to be a Boolean. And I'm going to do this. Now technically, I could just have this value here. What I mean by that is the value returned by the global mapping when I convert it to a Boolean should be true, because I just set it there. I'm explicitly comparing it to true just for readability. And I don't need this anymore, so I'm just going to disable this. I'm going to click on the component, deactivate. So now if this is set up, if the global variable is true, then this should run. So let's go ahead and save this and run this and see what happens. And you should see the propagation of the record through here. So you can see it says true, and here's the 100 rows that it printed out. Now what happens if I were to compare this to false? And then I'm going to go ahead and run the job, and you can see it was false, nothing was outputted. So that's how to use an if statement in Talend.